relationship between activity, residential schools, and Aboriginal health is something that Dr. Janice Forsyth has received a grant to study. And Janice, would you like to come up and tell us what you're going to be studying and how they're linked together? Big round of applause for this.
Like my colleagues before me, I too would like to thank the Government of Ontario for making this award possible, as well as the faculty for supporting it, and the individuals who are part of our research services office for helping me to get the grant to a point where it was actually fundable. Had it not been for their support, I'm not sure I would have had the right wording to begin with, so they were critical in this process. My research does link, it links the history of physical culture at Indian residential schools in Canada to contemporary issues of Aboriginal health as seen through the residential schools. And what I'm interested in doing practically is helping the government, Aboriginal organizations, and other organizations that are involved in Aboriginal health to address the problematic legacies that stem from the Indian residential schools. And many of these issues have come to light since the early 1990s, and of course there have been major commissions and investigations into the Indian residential school system in Canada, and there are now investigations being done worldwide in other countries where Aboriginal people form a significant portion of the population. For instance, in the United States, Australia, and New Zealand. And what I found is that research into Aboriginal health, where it's linked to the residential schools, is missing a critical step because they haven't taken a look at the history of physical culture and health in these systems. And we know that significant portions of the Aboriginal population in Canada have come through the Indian residential school system, and that's where they've learned about issues related to health. And then what happens is they go on into their communities and they move into positions of power, bringing those understandings of health with them. And if we are going to address the legacies that stem from that system, we need to go back and better understand those practices that have shaped contemporary understandings of Aboriginal health. So I'm really excited to be at an institution and at a province that has supported this grant. I've only been here for 2.5 years now. And this is definitely an exciting moment for me. I've been in the research game for a few years now, not very long, but this is definitely for me a giant step forward in terms of my career, and also I hope in terms of addressing these issues within the province, in Canada, and potentially worldwide. So thanks.
Thank you.